was. I thought it was something dead. It was dark, man. I ain't flashed the light on it, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, something done died out in the fucking road. Shit, I'm just gonna leave right now. Stuff that's lying, it's on you, cuz. It's gonna be on you and nobody else, because I will sue you for false advertising. I sure will. I'm just learning how to do it. A message from a sweet ex-army officer, colonel. He's been doing law and probably sued YouTube a number of times. Yes. So it's not a big thing in the media, because we know the media is perverse. But if you try and do something on this music, I'm gonna play comment. They don't care. Time of such Hey Sharon, what's going on? How are you? Before I even eat, before I even brush my teeth, I'm gonna do the turmeric coconut charcoal brush this morning. Magnificent. Turmeric, a pea size of coconut oil, half that of turmeric, and a little dash of charcoal. I have a bottle. I gotta make some more. I don't know how. I don't know, in the oven or something, but a lemon. And you take that, and you mix that together with a toothpick, and you brush your teeth with it. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's fabulous. God just got his morning run going. I actually went this when I saw him running, I ran down behind him, turned around, ran all the way down around here, ran all the way down around, ran all the way around here. This is about the size of an Olympic, a little bigger. Well, it's about the size. Well, I ran a little bigger than an Olympic size. Then I ran back down, around that way, came back up this way, and then I was playing around like I ran, like I used to run with those who ever watched me run on, Instagram, Facebook, and all that. I think I ran on here a few times. Well, maybe on video of me running. I don't know if I uploaded it. But yeah, I was like, it felt kind of good. I wanted to keep running. I was like, I ain't trying to wreck my knees right yet. It was a little quick, just playing around. It felt good. It really did. I mean, and I'm addicted to running, and I just know I'm not supposed to. Doctors and no problems between my big toe, right? Knees, scarred, back to the head. But I never, you know what I mean? I always keep going, even through the pain of it and everything else. So I'm really thinking about getting out and running. Now, I'm not Barney Rubbling, okay? No. No karate feet for me. I ain't kicking in nobody's doors with my pinky toe. So, as you see, YouTube might be false advertising. So, one time they tried to copyright me, and I think it was somebody who felt some kind of way. And so I decided this morning I'd play a couple of chill music. Now, this music is found in breaking copyright, royalty-free music. Now, they might attempt to play a game, but all you do is you go and you look at it, and then you do a match. Now, on the match, on here you can check, right? It didn't have a problem with it. Now, if they do it, I'm just going to be like, oh, I'm not going to waste my time conversing with some young ignoramus. No name calls, this is what they are. And to deal with the hypocrisy of the legal stupidity of the world we're existing. So it's very much this music can be played. Even the Western music I used to play all the time, like 50 videos, and all of a sudden they started because these fake little Mexican cartel members was trying to copyright, put a false copyright. You know what I mean? It had nothing to do with their little bougie music that is Afrocentric. Sometimes they need to focus on the right people and leave the wrong people alone. That we can guarantee. We got a little clearing happening over here, see? I'm gonna check the weather again though. Yeah, see right here, cuz? Because it's moving this way. I felt a few drops right there, a little rain right there. Yeah. And even that's short-lived. All that spraying niggas. Aerosol injection, whatever they want, there's so many different names. What's going on, beloved? What's happening? What's happening? Oh, yeah, okay. Hey, wait, but you could have, even though it's like the 4th or 5th time. Yeah, I want to get y'all. Hold on. Oh, no. Oh, no. I didn't delete it, did I? Oh, my goodness. My fault, brother. Hold on. Oh, my goodness. I hit the wind's blowing. No, you're a standing moderator, too, okay? I didn't mean to delete that, brother. I appreciate you. That was an accident, man. Hold on. I'm trying to bring it back. Oh, there we go. Yeah, hey, no. I'm just saying you're standing moderator, but I hit the wind. You don't see it hit. Well, there it goes. Just a little bit. The wind, and we get a little rainy stuff. Test. Everything is a test. Everything. Somebody brought it to my attention on TikTok. Like several individuals. We've been some associates on Facebook going back like 10, 11 years. And one of them's kind of big on TikTok, but he talks about law. We went to law school, and he was pointing out because he follows a lot of people. My counselors do that. You know, that's what they do. And he said to me what I expressed to y'all, and I said it to him, but you know, he's one of my people. You know what I'm saying? He's Puerto Rican, but he's dark. You know what I'm saying? You would think that maybe he's Jamaican, but his hair is thick and wavy. He practices law in Brooklyn, for anybody who may have an idea. By the description. And he's tall, like 6'2". And he was pointing out certain individuals who share their pages, and I was going through their pages to see and look at all the videos. And it is very comical to see people sharing information you shared. But I don't care about not getting no prompts. So I want to make sure I reiterate this. If they're getting the information, run with it. It benefits everyone. had to let him know, you don't have to do that to me, brother, because it's in law. When you win in cases or you work for a firm, which is sometimes kind of hard to get in. You don't want like the Hindus who take credit at certain newspapers, or I'm using them as an example. It's not Hindus, but it's everyone. Take credit for the footwork you did. This is not my footwork. And then he saw something somebody said that I said a long time ago, and I'm surprised nobody here has. He says, do you really think the earth only began about 6,000 years ago? I says, listen to me. What earth? That's all I can respond. What earth? And if after about 31 minutes they come back and get this, I see the message, I read it. He goes, oh, I get it. You'll see us pretty much dressed up in our heavy, attire, work, Carhartt. I have a lot of Carhartts, hoodies, jackets, thermals, the show's got to come on. But the little rain clouds is from that direction. And I know exactly what's coming from that direction. I know what's in that direction. And I don't want to really get into that because y'all can research all that information. But they were really spraying like crazy the other day, and then last night, that way, they were just going retarded. Just going retarded. And then when we sleep, you don't know. And now that the whole world knows that these things are going on, you would think that they would stop. Look, they want to bring back Nimrod, the personification, to which they would tell you they found in Iraq, right? When he was actually found here. When you think about the deviance of the which called of the kings, you know what I mean? The kings of this land. Like I told people, Abe Lincoln was no president; he was a king. And people have a hard time dealing with that because the narrative that they paint is to keep you incorporated, to keep you nullified, to keep you in this convincing state of obligation, false obligation to a system that our ancestors created to make sure things were divvied up with the brightest of minds, things were divvied up appropriately. That's what it was there for. Like most people starting to realize that the police that were created for the corporation was to police the corporation, not the people. And then you get the people who are born, like right now, all the hangings and stuff, that ain't regular people, man. It's costume characters, it's initiation, right? And it shouldn't be happening with our people because our Wisconsin and Shannon, and you have Red's Turtle Gang running around like an idiot now, and Spirit Wolf and all these other goofies pushing a narrative that is so felonious. And a lot of y'all buy into it. I saw some stuff. I want to ask my brother Big Pony why he agreed with some of the things that are basic, blatant, damn lies that the hypocrites pushing. I have family in so-called South America, and I've been there more times than any of them put together, and I know exactly what I'm talking about. It's funny. We will consummate a relationship with a lie to get a narrative that is baseless and pointless, that doesn't solve, doesn't fix, or doesn't make anything better. They're all about to be dead. So what are they? Not the word I wanted to utilize, but it's just a fact. It's just fact check it yourself if you can. This is my fact check in the now. What's going to happen next week? and then someone say, well, you said they're going to be dead. What are they doing right now? Right now, all the chickens you're eating, right up all the chickens, the worst chickens you're eating in the world. They got more chemicals, this, that, and the other. They're not natural in no safe way. What do you know about broiler chickens? Do you know anything? Of course you know. Why was it important to fried chicken in the 70s with lard made from cottonseed? And our people knew it. That's why they took the lard, scooped it out, and the fat that they rendered from cooking the wild animals we had, that we had in our yard, our chickens, our pigs, everything, that was what we put in there. So if somebody was to come along and check, they would think it was cottonseed oil. Well, ours wasn't cottonseed. Ours was literally rendered fat for animal fat. That we rehydrate, that we salted and kept in big wooden barrels in our basement. And we had a fallout shelter, a nuclear shelter. That's right, it went behind our home that we can crawl through the crawl. It was like a little space, it was big, it wasn't small, that you can go into, close that wooden thing, and then slide this big thing over it, and then you get your chair, your bed, your cat, you put the lantern light on it. You had this little, some primitive ventilation thing to help clean the air, supposedly. That's where I lived at. Broiler chickens are what's mostly Purdue, Param, all of them are selling broiler chickens. All right, it's like y'all going to get eggs. They're telling you range free, yeah, and this big thing that's got all these fences and all these chickens running around over each other, over the dead. They're not out there grazing, eating worms and stuff. They're still being fed chicken feed, grains and all that other stuff that's no good. And then they take them and slaughter them because these are meat chickens, you know what I mean? They've given certain medications too that make the breast bigger and this, all that other stuff. You know, the beef, y'all literally watch what they've done to beef over the last 40 years, and people still run and get that dang beef. And there's local butchers whose cattle graze on lavender and dandelions. There's even a vegetable in Arizona that grows that the goats eat to get them drunk, and the other animals eat it as well. It's symbiotic, like the elephants and them that go to certain trees, eat certain fruit that get them drunk. And the monkeys do the same thing, the lions, the tigers, everyone does it, but it's not the kind of drunk you think. It's a psychedelic drink that gives them power. And what all people do, like me, get chocolate chip cookies. I'm just pointing out something. And yet, when the people say no more, what does the fake government do? The Zionist handlers and the monkey things that y'all should be worried about, because y'all like to fight each other with no real reason, other than somebody manipulating the strings. Y'all run right to the store and the restaurants and eat that crap. I know we do. I know I'm in. Be an example that y'all learn, I guess, teach that you can raise your frequencies when nothing can affect you. But there's a mind state, and your mind state's mostly in pain. So what's the first thing that you run to when something happens? Help. Because you don't know how to do it and fight it. You know, goes back to the source. Yeah, oh yeah. Unguided? What would the Creator allow? Listen, man. For ye are gods. Why would y'all allow them to replace and reverse? No, reverse, flip it up on his head, and spin it around, and forget this. What is so wrong with? I'd rather see a little youngin' sitting there with a popsicle stick in front of him, attempting to move with his mind for 20 years until the day he's moving it all the time and nobody can see it because he's blinded them because they don't deserve to see it. I did something the other day that hasn't gone viral because they're afraid of it. Oh, ask Ganja, that moth was dead. Are y'all still brothers? What's so complicated? We're also busy with this fake ass Jesus. Time, day, servitude. You're so afflicted with it that they keep pushing everything down your throat into your Rolodex. You can't make heads or tails of which way to turn. And I continue to read, you know, the Christ thing and the power of now. And it's great because some people can listen to brothers to tell the stories of truth, you know, about who you are. But you can't relegate everybody to buy into it, but you can be due diligence. You can find the people that is most concerning and fitting. Other than that, you have to pay attention between the lines of what they were capable of. Why would a peaceful people who are powerful have to make war? So you could be subjugated. And then yes, the poisoning was real. If you're unaware of the poisons utilized, you can succumb in ignorance. Doesn't matter how great you are or what you're capable of. Because the falling away is called the falling away, the falling away for a reason. It's called the falling away for a reason. Now, if I wanted to make a whole group of people and teach them that everybody else is meaningless, they must be destroyed, wouldn't I get the most arrogant and ignorant? And then take their children, and when they're gone, and then their children's children, and make sure they're incorporated in the system where that is taught, give them secrecies and allow them to see and do things that you know nothing about. That's why I brought up the coordinator, you know, which is pronounced differently, but you can look it up and spell it that way. The fact that there's no oath they taken that is solidified in truth. Somebody had an issue because I said Theodore Albert Herzl was a Hindu. He was. Who's got a problem with it? Well, I spoke about the Theosophical Society when nobody was talking about it. Then I said, well, what about the American Theosophy Society? And then people have done great videos. You know, I don't know if you got it from me, but the word travels in circles. And then people research things. Or you come across it. Maybe you didn't get the word, you read it, and you was like, oh, that's interesting. Maybe that's how. And this is the magnificent thing that's being done. But how about if you don't make it to those parts of the story to learn what you're really capable of, you'll never know because you're not being nurtured in that narrative. So that's the reason why I've been showing you the little things I've been showing you. They got their little towers of 5, 6, 7, and 8 up where they can hit everybody. Y'all full of nanotechnology, you know that, right? Oh yeah. Oh, it's person doing it. Oh, you better believe it. You get blood work and ask them to be honest as a doctor. If you can get a willing and honest doctor, they're not going to be they're not going to be honest engines. That's like singing Aiko Aiko Ae. That's not African. Your grandma and my grandma go sitting by the fire. You know what I'm saying? Your grandma and my grandma gonna set this world on fire. Talking about hey now, Aiko Aiko Ae. That is not African. My brother Bowman, the guy served with me. It could have been an officer. College degrees. kung fu master, like, alright? South Africa. He reached out to me. He's older than me. He's much older now. And he had a magnificent life. And he says, keep doing what you're doing. Keep telling them the truth. And we got people in Africa who are people. Marcus Garvey and them things, them people, them things took hundreds of thousands, if not millions of our people over there. Some just to be assets, utilized by this big corporation. Look at James Taylor, what he did over there. To clean up a perversion and then become a perversion. Or be labeled and named one. Look how they did Idi Amin. He was no cannibal. He was trained by some of the best in Britain, right? When he renounced, because you think about the queen and the fake king in Britain, no different from the Netanyahu. Wanted to say. Them that think they're going to be safe. They're going to be taken to rejuvenation chambers. They're going to be well far up underground, protected. I don't want to speak on that. I keep refusing to speak on that because I need to. Like I said, I'm not here to stop. Y'all need to remember that. There's a lot of us who are here who are not here to stop us. Now the ones that are, we know nothing about them. But we know nothing about them. We know they're here, but we know nothing about them. We have seen them, so we know nothing about them. So they might as well get all their little synthetic steroid, adrenochrome, hybrid, give them the best food. They might as well do all they can. Is there something that wants to reach the highest peak and fight creative creation? I should show you a state of creation. How old is the earth? Stop worrying about time. Just think about this moment and let it resonate. Okay? Not only do I have shovels, I have a shovel forehead, right? As we were blind to the so-called Mayan, Aztec, whatever you want to call it. For those who remember seeing me with a bald head, you know what I'm talking about. Very round. Almost picturesque, perfect in a sense. Those things shouldn't matter, really. And the fact that people are starting to realize, and they're finding hundreds of videos of girls telling you exactly who you are, that the Negro is not from Ham. They just use that basis alone. That's one thing the Jews wouldn't play with, the Zionists. They made a distinction, but they would also watch how practical you're betraying own people. Sit there and miseducate you. I mean, why is it hard to believe in something that they allow to stay? That the Ham, the progenitor of the dark races, and not the Negroes. So who the fuck does the Negro come from? Yeah. Why are people so ignorant? But you don't believe in the Bible. The Bible stories that have been mismatched with a whole lot of stuff to hide the antiquity of some truth, make relevant to you being lost in the wilderness while everybody's running around swinging on vines in the jungle. Right? You sitting there looking for scraps that fall from the trees at their fast-moving pace, while you're just scurrying around, fighting over that morsel and that morsel. And giving energy to everything. Right now, y'all keep talking all this food and stuff, right? Are you aware of the energy you're giving to it? Huh? Do you see the perforated dots on the line where it says to fold and tear? But y'all refuse to do that. You act like the paper's still one whole paper, and it's not. Guten Tag. Gesundheit. Y'all starting to get it a little bit. Just a little bit. You see, for every action, there's a reaction. And some was, an ecliptic state would say, yeah, well, if you bang the hammer on the head of the nail, it drives it into the wood. But what's happening when you bang that head of the nail? It's a vibration, and it goes through the wood, and it causes the wood to separate, right? And the wood gets that pain, and it's delivered. And you say, well, we can keep doing it. What are you doing? You're also sending that vibration up your arm. You're just not registering consciousness. That's a fracture. It's like the lives that you have and you lead. Somebody's always banging you on top of your head and driving you further into the dirt. Isn't that so? And that's felt on that side, but that energy transfer could be beneficial, even though it's destructive for the bangers. But look at what it's doing you on the subjugation. How it's subjugating you. You can't even move and duck the hammer. That's just stuck. Being forevermore driven into the earth. Bang, bang, bang. We're not talking about bells and whistles. No. We're talking about collapse, driven in a direction you were never meant to go. Sounds like that thing in France. What is it called? Remember the 10th of November? What was it? I forget what it's called. You know the guy that wears the mask, Vendetta, What was that? The black powder? I forget all that. But anyway, remember, Anybody know? remember the gunpowder plot of 1605. Guy Fawkes and fellow Catholic conspirators attempted to blow up Parliament, assassinate James I of England. Supposed to be having November 5th. I'll say nothing. Who cares? You know? If you ever plan to fight back, a physical fight, you're nowhere near prepared already. None of you. And you should stop even mentioning that. If you want to utter the word revolution, remember the first one they lied about? How come nobody talks about the French and Indian Wars and the fact that there was no Mongolians? Mongolians were on the side of the French. How come nobody talks about that? And during the fall of Tartary, the true Atlanteans, the Hebraic people, okay, that once they saw that they could be killed, 1720, 1725, the reset occurred. The giants still roam this earth. Those who fought with us, who fell with us, and those who fought against us, as we hurried to fight and destroy them. All the way through the Mississippi, all the way to Georgia. Nobody talks about that. Prove me wrong. Y'all know I like to do that. Everything is a test. Prove me wrong. I'm not gonna do a damn thing about it. Now, I'm not telling that you're not supposed to or too, because you don't even know what you're supposed to do. Last night, or this AM, I could smell something. I literally could smell them, even through the tents, windows being zipped. It was 2 or 3, I could smell them. Literally. My nose has been clearer than it's ever been. Things happen according to how they're supposed to happen. Last night we were looking up again, and I mean, T will tell you. I think Ganja saw it too, but T will tell you, man, he sees it. Man, there was so much movement up there. Oh, and we can see the airplanes. The helicopters. I don't care if the highest up, you can see them. But these damn lights that don't flicker, blink, or anything, just moving to certain points and this disappearing. Like, I ain't no fake falling stars, not that. These things are moving. Like, you know what I mean? And then they stop and you don't see them. Like, you know what I mean? Awesome. Ah, this shit. Nah, I enjoy it. I really do. But it's telltale signs. It's allowing you to do a little more. And those things are from here. Those vehicles are from here. these things because we weren't capable of able. You saw the walls, and all that place. All the people and the machines, they've started incorporating in their bodies. The mistakes we made. The farther fall from technology and the mysticism and magic. The mystery Babylon, that's what you're under now. Written in to make you capitulate in ignorance. It's being established. Well, has been. And when they say they make the true Hebraic people slaves, and they built for them, did they not? Did we not make the cell phone, GPS, and so on and so on and so on? A lot of licenses have a problem. Not all. But the ones who don't know how to better themselves because they were manipulated, their DNA. Not all, but most. Again, I'm still waiting on somebody to fact check me. With references to sources of information, I'm waiting. Because of course I've got something to say. Which is already nothing. I'm going to advise you all this. I'm going to continue to read. When we start building, that's what we're going to be showing you. I'm going to read, and I'm not going to do all this talking. Well, you all pretty much know what's going on. The Patreon picture. You can make heads or tails of things. You know everything. Trust me. Y'all know everything. You just don't know how to be complicit and move with the information. That's why you don't find more. You've stagnated yourselves. You keep waiting for somebody to give you an answer. But you're the answer yourselves. But it don't matter about the rank over here. Alright? So it's not about race or ethnicity or whatever nonsense. It's for you to wake up and realize a lot. See it for yourself. Try Biz did a magnificent live yesterday on TikTok. Talking about fentanyl in the marijuana by these damn cartels. Why would anybody want to do such dumb stuff? It's all about getting rich. See, it's bigger than what you can imagine. It's bigger than you can even conceptualize and see. You know? It's cleared up a lot. It's cleared up a lot, see? Just know in about 3 hours I'll be back on, okay? And get our reading, all right? Again, I appreciate all of you. Appreciate the donations and all that stuff, every bit of it.